All right, here we go. This is something new to me. So I got this 525 Wagon here. That's like 2002. This used to be a customer's of mine. I haven't seen this car in probably about 2 years. And she hit me up about wanting to buy it. So I did. I paid 2 grand for this. My plan for this is actually for it to be my car. So kind of see here, it's kind of been sat for a while. I'm just gonna slowly go through this and bring this back to life. We got sunroof issue. We got little dash issue. I mean, there's some things going on. We got some front fender bumper issues. Yeah, and then I think, I don't know if you noticed when I was going around this, oh, it looks like it came up right now, but we got an airbag issue on this side. Yeah, we got some lights cracking and deteriorating. So yeah, that's what we got. I paid 2 grand for this. And it's to help her pay off her college funds as well. So I don't feel so bad about giving her that. I've wanted one of these for a while. This is a automatic. Stick shift would have been nicer, but we'll take what we can get. And then, yeah, I'm just going to take you guys through the process. I'm going to slowly fix this up and bring you along on the journey. Hope you enjoy it.
Okay, here, I'll just do a full scan on this and see what we find. Oh, looks like we got a whole bunch of codes. Bunch of DME codes, we got some misfire codes, idle codes, fuel pump relay. So we got a bit of everything. This thing was dead too, so instrument cluster, fault internal. Well, cluster it does have the dash going bad there too, and then sorry, I just can't get my words out today. Key identification issues, voltage supplies, a whole bunch of stuff going on. Vehicle level allocation incorrect on steering, gateway codes. We got all kinds of stuff in here. Ride height, left, ride level sensor issue, control error. So there's a whole bunch of stuff in here, so I've got all that saved, so I'm gonna clear all this for right now, and then that way we'll know afterwards what is legitimate. This is my car, so I don't give a crap about clearing everything first. And then we had a misfire on cylinder 3, so I forgot to record this, but one coil swap out and one plug. But now I noticed I've got a misfire on cylinder 5, so I think I'm probably going to pull this coil out. I can already see there's some marking there going. We've got all new coils in the back of the car that came with the car, so I'm just going to do spark plugs on this, and then I'm going to do all of these coils, and at least that's done. There's a bunch of different stuff here. You can see we've got some wiring that needs to be addressed. I'm going to go ahead and change the thermostat. We'll do the fan shroud. You can see this fan shroud's all busted up. We got a leaky valve cover at the back there. We'll do that. We got some cabin filters to be replaced. Looks like that's been replaced. Yeah, just kind of go through it and see what else is wrong. And just check the brakes. Brakes look okay. Looks like it's got brand new tires on it. There's a couple of body damages on this. We got this. Notice the plastic clip behind here is broken off. This fender's damaged. Bumper's damaged. So I'm contemplating putting a M5 bumper on. You know, the facelift kit on it. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm thinking of maybe doing it on the back too. But let me know what you think in the back in the comments. What would you guys do? Would you do those bumper changes or stick with these original ones? Yeah, I don't know. And then there's also a spoiler I noticed that you can put on back here. We've got some fading up here, So we could either fix the fade in, or we could go with this little spoiler kit that they have on top. So that's where I'm at right now. I'll swap these coil out, and just done these, cleared the codes. So let's see, we've got one left. Automatic air recirculation control, integrated heater. Okay, so that's all we've got now, so that's good. So let's shut this off, and we'll do a spark plug change on this real quick. Repair on here, or someone's done it before, which wasn't bad, but it was all taped shitty. There's a lot of excess wire here. So I'm going to try these things out. I've seen a bunch of videos online of people offering these for sale. So a little solder in there, wire in the chimney, and it's done. So I mean, obviously this is not solid. Cut this and bring them to the right size. The wire fits in here. That's this accordion glue. See how they go. This is first time using it. Okay, well, there's a couple of repairs that we did on it today. So we fixed some of those wires, we did the spark plugs, coils. I think next we might focus on the air ride suspension, try and stop that dropping on the one side. Let me know what you think. Can I do better on these videos? What do you reckon? Is the car worth it? Is it not worth it? Shall I do some other mods? I don't like to mess with the cars too much. I like them somewhat original, but I'd like a couple of little things to make it stand out. So hit me up with some suggestions if you've got some. And yeah, I'll post some more videos on this E39 as I go along. Thanks, guys. Please like and subscribe. It does help. And hope you enjoy the video. If not, check out some of my other ones. Thanks.